Imagine a crisp April morning in Boston, 2013. The streets buzz with runners, chasing glory at the iconic marathon. Among the crowd is 19-year-old Zakhar Sarnev, a college kid with a bright smile, wrestling team star, and dreams of fitting into the American dream. But beneath that facade lurks a radicalized soul, twisted by online jihadist calls and his older brother's influence. Raised in Dagestan, fleeing war's scars, Zakhar arrived in America at 8, a refugee kid who aced English but hid a growing rage. As fireworks pop and cheers echo, no one suspects the backpack he's carrying, a pressure cooker bomb, wired with nails and ball bearings. This isn't just a race, it's the prelude to terror. What drives a promising student to unleash hell? Stick around as we unravel the threads of betrayal and bombs. 2:49 p.m. Boylston Street erupts. Two blasts rip through the finish line crowd, shredding flesh and dreams. Crystal Campbell, 29, a vibrant nurse, gone in an instant. Lu Lingzi, 23, a stats whiz from China, her future silenced. Martin Richard, just 8, playing hooky to cheer, his tiny body torn apart. A Saudi spectator loses both legs, over 260 injured, lives forever altered. Zakhar and brother Tamerlan, watching from afar, high five in twisted triumph. They flee into the night, but the city locks down. Carjacked, they kill MIT cop Sean Collier in cold blood during a botched robbery. A frantic shootout in Watertown. Tamerlan gunned down, run over by his own brother in escape. Zakhar, wounded, slips away. Boston's unbreakable spirit clashes with fear. Manhunt intensifies. But where is he hiding? The boat in a backyard holds the key to this nightmare. April 19th. A Watertown resident spots blood on his shrink-wrapped boat. Call 911, he whispers to a friend, as Zakhar scrawls a desperate manifesto on the hull. America, you're the real terrorists. SWAT grenades light the night. He surrenders, ear to ear, bloodied, but alive. The trial grips the nation. 2015, Boston Federal Court. Prosecutors paint him as unrepentant jihadist. Defense pleads youth, manipulation by Tamerlan. Jurors, scarred survivors among them. Deliberate just 11 hours. Guilty on 30 counts, including using a weapon of mass destruction. Death penalty phase. Emotional testimonies from victims' families. You chose hate, one says. Verdict, execution. Appeals roller coaster. Overturned in 2020. Reinstated by Supreme Court in 2022. As of 2025, he's in supermax isolation. Appeals dwindling. Justice delayed. But is it served? Today, October 2025, Zakhar Sarnaev sits in ADX Florence's concrete tomb, the Alcatraz of the Rockies, awaiting the needle. No execution date set, but federal gears grind on. Boston heals. Annual marathons honor the lost with one Boston day. Yet scars linger. Prosthetic limbs, PTSD nightmares, a city forever vigilant. Tsarnaev's story, a cautionary tale of radicalization's slow burn from Chechen roots to American soil. Families forgive publicly, but rage simmers. Will he die quietly, or spark more debate on youth and death? True crime isn't just shock. It's society's mirror. What if one brother's whisper changed everything? Hit like if this gripped you. Subscribe for more dives into darkness. The race continues. So does the fight against hate. South Carolina, 2015. A quiet suburb in Eastover, where 21-year-old Dylan Roof blends in. Awkward teen, braces gleaming, obsessed with video games, and his white van plastered with Confederate flags. But online, he's devouring manifestos from Stormfront, the neo-Nazi hive. A police report for trespassing at a mall? Minor. The real poison, learning of Trayvon Martin's death, igniting his race war delusion. He buys a .45 Glock with his dad's cash, no questions asked. June 17. Evening Bible study at Emmanuel AME Church, Charleston's historic Black beacon. 9 souls welcome this pale stranger with open arms, sharing scripture and smiles. Little do they know, he's there to ignite a firestorm of supremacy. How does a kid from a broken home become a monster? Dive deeper. This is where innocence meets evil. 9:05 p.m. The folding chairs circle in fellowship. Reverend Clementa Pinckney, state senator and shepherd, leads the group. Dylan sits quietly for an hour, absorbing grace he plans to shatter. Then he stands. You rape our women. It's time to fight back. The Glock barks. First shot to the heart of Susie Jackson, 87, aunt to the choir director. Chaos erupts. Ethel Lance, 70, church custodian. Tywanza Sanders, 26, her nephew, shielding others. DePesta Martin, 49, Cynthia Hurd, 54, beloved librarian. Sharonda Singleton, 45, coach and mom. Myra Thompson, 59, Daniel Simmons Sr., 74, another pastor. Pinckney last, execution style. 9 black lives stolen in God's house. Dylan slips out. Dry dawn breaks. Dylan's captured at a Shelby, North Carolina traffic stop, smiling for the dash cam, even asking for a cigarette. Extradited, he pleads not guilty, but evidence mounts. Selfies with the dead, manifesto spewing. 2016 federal trial. All-white jury hears survivor's sobs, like Jennifer Sanders recounting her nephew's plea. We mean you no harm. Dylan's defense? Incompetence claims rejected. Guilty on 33 counts. Hate crimes. Obstruction of religious exercise. Penalty phase. No remorse. Just a monotone statement. I am guilty. Death sentence unanimous. State trial follows. Same fate. Appeals in 2025? Denied new trial in August. Motions to vacate quashed for ineffective counsel. From chat rooms to death row, his path exposes America's underbelly of bigotry. Justice, or just the start? As of October 2025, Dylan Roof rots in Terre Haute's federal death row, appeals exhausted, execution looming, but unscheduled, amid Biden-era pauses. Emmanuel AME rebuilds, stained glass honors the 9, forgiveness preached amid grief. Families like the Sanders sue for change, spotlighting gun laxity and online radicalization. Dylan's story? A stark warning. One laptop, unchecked hate, and a nation fractures. Confederate symbols debated, laws tightened, but echoes persist in rallies and rants. True crime fans, this isn't entertainment, it's a call to vigilance. Would mercy have mended? Hit subscribe for unfiltered truths. Comment your thoughts below. In Charleston's resilient heart, love outlasts the bullets. The choir sings on. Pittsburgh, 2018. In the working-class hum of Squirrel Hill, 46-year-old Robert Bowers nurses grievances in his trailer. Jobless trucker, bodybuilding hobbyist, but online, a Gab.com firebrand spewing anti-Semitic venom. Jews are the children of Satan, he posts, obsessed with the migrant caravan myth, blaming high-ass for invading America. October 27th, Shabbat services at Tree of Life Synagogue. Joyful melodies for 50 worshipers. Elderly Joyce Feenberg, 75, shares stories. Rose Mallinger, 97, basks in community. No one sees Bowers arming up. AR-15, 3 Glock handguns, tactical vest. He parks his Hyundai, mutters, "All these Jews need to die," and storms in. From quiet rage to unthinkable act. What festers in isolation to birth such fury? Join me as we trace the bullets back to the bigotry. 9:45 a.m. The first shots echo through the sacred halls. Jerry Rabinowitz, 66, doctor and congregant, gunned down at the door. In the chapel, chaos. Daniel Stein, 71. Joyce Feenberg crumples mid-prayer. Downstairs, escapees huddle. Bowers hunts. Richard Gottfried, 65, groom-to-be. Rose Mallinger, steps from safety. Melvin Wax, 87. Irving Younger, 69. Bernice Simon, 84. Her husband Sylvan, 86. Jerry and Cecil Rosenthal, 54 and 59. Beloved brothers with Down syndrome. 11 souls lost, 6 wounded, including heroic cops in the firefight. Bowers surrenders wounded, screaming slurs at medics. The sanctuary, stained with blood, becomes a crime scene. Pittsburgh weeps. Anti-hate vigils light the night. But why this holy ground? The manifesto reveals a warped war on replacement. The manhunt? It ended in minutes, but the horror lingers. SWAT drags Bowers out, ranting, "They deserved it." 2018 federal indictment. 63 counts. Hate crimes topping the list. 2023 trial in Pittsburgh. Survivors testify. Voices breaking. Andrea Wedner, shot shielding her daughter, recalls the pop, pop, pop. No plea deal. Bowers, unrepentant, claims self-defense against invaders. Jury convicts in hours on all counts. Penalty phase, 2 weeks of agony. Families plead for death, not vengeance. He chose hate, says one. Unanimous. Execution. Judge sentences. Bowers smirks. Appeals. Minimal traction by 2025. Federal machinery rolls toward the chamber. From echo chambers to courtroom, his tale unmasks digital poison's deadly reach. Justice for Tree of Life? It's etched in verdicts. But healing? That's the congregation's quiet strength. October 2025. Robert Bowers idles on federal death row. Terre Haute's grim halls his forever home. No date set, but appeals fade like Gabb's notoriety. Tree of Life rebuilds as a center against hate. Memorials blooming with 11 stones. Pittsburgh's Jewish heart beats defiant. Vigils draw thousands. HIAS thrives. Bowers' saga, a blueprint of online extremism. 1 post, 1 gun, 11 graves. Laws evolve, social media scrutiny rises, but trolls persist. True crime isn't gore, it's the gasp of how. Subscribe for more reckonings, like if it hit home. In Squirrel Hill, Shabbat returns. Candles flicker, songs rise. Hate aimed to silence. Love amplified instead. The Tree of Life endures.